last but not least, Emily Krashev to the floor. Thank you, gentlemen. You can make your way to the warm-up area. And spectators start filling in. First lift in 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the first lift.
extra shine on the forehead right there.
Well, we do have a change on platform. 1 kg up for the first lifter.
All right, folks. We are going to get started with our first athlete coming up to platform.
11:30, your first lifter to platform. He's going to set to the total of 66 kilos on bar for Abdurrahman Al-Jayla.
Abdurrahman will be lifting in the men's 81 category. He'll start his opening lift at 66 kilos. And 3 white flies for Abdurrahman on his opening lift. A little shaky off to the start, but
That was a very shaky first start.
yeah, I mean, it's
Right on the
first
heel.
lifter, first lift,
Yeah.
first start of it. So hopefully he gets everything settled under hand
Yeah.
in the back. This is not his first one. He's done multiple weightlifting competitions with us. I think he's done every single one, maybe at least the last 3 that we've done for weightlifting.
I mean, it's definitely not his first rodeo, you know, but definitely maybe like the nerves, trying to shake off the nerves. He'll do much better in the second and third attempt.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the first lift is always that kind of difficult one to start with, your opener, all the nerves, but
I wouldn't want to be the first.
and the first athlete of the entire. Next we have Ahmed Aswal 2 in the men's 81 category, representing Lebanon.
Bar is loaded.
Ahmed Aswal is competed multiple times with us, opening at 70 kilos. Goes for
Nice
a
clean
power
lift.
snatch, good clean lift.
For Ahmed Al-Jayla.
Very clean lift.
And
Very solid.
the weight increases to 71, automatic increase for Ahmed Al-Jayla. Ahmed Al-Jayla, bar is loaded. A declaration in the weight area. Ahmed Al-Jayla has changed his weight. That will bring out Abdurrahman Al-Jayla at 73 kilos. Abdurrahman, the bar is loaded. Declaration warm-up period from Abdurrahman Al-Jayla. Can we get 75 kilos on the bar from Abdurrahman?
Some weight adjustments going onto the bar with some declarations.
Abdurrahman, bar is loaded.
Abdurrahman coming out for his second attempt at 75 kilos. And a no lift on that attempt. A little bit difficult on getting under the bar for that one, but I'm sure he's got Gonna make some adjustments in the back and improve for his third attempt. Ahmed coming back out for his second attempt now at 75 kilos loaded on the bar. And a no lift on that attempt as he exits the platform.
With the bar set to the same weights, next up into platform after the Erada. The bar is loaded.
Again, we look for Abdurrahman to come out on his third attempt. Third and final attempt at the snatch with 75 kilos loaded onto the bar. An adjustment's being made now to the bar, increasing to 76, giving Abdurrahman just a small bit of reprieve as he gets himself mentally prepared for his third and final attempt at the snatch.
A 1 kilo increase for Abdurrahman, 76. Abdurrahman, the bar is loaded.
Third and final attempt for Abdurrahman, 76 kilos on the bar. And a no lift for Abdurrahman. That'll conclude him for his snatches. And we look for Ahmed coming out as well too to finish his third and final attempt of the snatch at 77 kilos.
That was a rough for last attempt.
Yeah. His final two, he just struggled to kind of
Balance.
get under that bar and get that balance at the bottom of the position. Gets a good lift for Ahmed to
Very
finish
deep
himself
into
out.
that squat as well.
Very, very deep into that squat
I feel like
position.
that might throw the people off.
Came out of the bottom of the squat really quickly. I was worried that he was going to lose his balance, but managed to pull it off and finish off well.
His first attempt, it was more of a power snatch.
He definitely powered.
Yeah.
And then I think going into his second lift that he missed, that kind of switching. I say it every single time. We see these athletes opening with a power and then switch into a
You think
full
it's better
depth.
just to stick to one?
Just stick to it the whole
stick to-
time.
yeah.
I wouldn't try to adjust and change because mentally it's going to be kind of a challenge to kind of adjust from a power into a squat. So now we have Khaled Nabina coming out, opening at 80 kilos, competing in the men's 73 kilo category.
In pants.
In
Strange,
pants.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like that can't be comfortable. I mean, it depends if the kind of
stretchy.
stretchy.
Extra stretchy.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's take this time here. Very good. There you go.
And a good lift. Very
Very
good
good
lift to open started out for him. Can see on the board automatic declaration 81, so he might be following himself. I'm not sure if there's another athlete in his category. Okay, yeah, he increased enough that we're going to see another athlete coming on up.
I forget
Nasser
that.
Al Nasser opening at 85 kilos.
Forget that in weightlifting, it's a rising bar.
Rising bar, yeah. So you can cut in front or behind.
Yeah, which is kind of scary because like you don't get enough rest. You want to sit back and take your time.
It's definitely brings another element into it. Some would say it makes it more entertaining. Others would say it kind of disrupts the flow of giving the athlete the most potential to get the maximum lift, because they have to worry about their rest periods and then quick changes and adjustments to that game plan. Here comes Nasser, opening up at 85 kilos on the bar. Good speed on the bar, little balance.
Yeah.
Managed to get it. Stand, but still gets a good lift on that. And you get starting to see this in some of the upper end competitions where you'll have athletes actually going to lower divisions so they can control their rest periods.
Oh. Got a little crowd for himself right here.
He's coming on now, opening up at 85 kilos in the men's 89 category.
Easy. Solid stomp right there as well.
Very good open to start with for Abdelaziz. Khaled Nabina coming out for his second snatch open attempt. Adjustment to the bar for Khaled, give him some more time as 86 kilos gets loaded onto the bar.
There you go.
And a good lift.
Good lift.
A little bit more difficult on that one. We can see he took a bit more time in the bottom position to stabilize that lift, but still getting a good lift.
I feel like once you've stabilized well enough, the lift will come up easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially the snatch, because relative to your strength, that overhead squat is not very difficult. I mean, compared to how strong your legs are to squat and how strong your shoulders are to at least hold a weight overhead.
Yeah.
It's not an issue of strength coming out of that bottom. It's generally the balance.
The balance, exactly.
The bar is so far away from you that
what's the thing you always say? Miss by a hair, miss by a mile?
Miss by an inch, miss by a mile.
There we go, yeah.
Getting adjustments now for Nasser, going up to 88 kilos.
The bar is loaded.
Ooh. Yeah, just kind of lost the balance.
No lift. Yeah, lost the balance in that bottom position. Bar's just a little bit in front of him. I think a little bit with that extension at the hip kind of made a little bit possibly too much contact. Bar kind of hitches out in front of you, and then you end up receiving it out in front of you a bit, so it makes it a bit difficult. But I think he will.
Well, that was his third attempt.
Yeah.
Snatch 3. Yeah. Oh well. I guess the rest now, get ready for some clean and jerk. So.
Khaled Nabina now prepping for his third and final snatch at 89 kilos.
Khaled Nabina having a really good snatch first and second attempt.
Yeah, first one was super solid. Second one, we could definitely see we're starting to work. Let's see how the third one goes now.
Since the team is cleaning up the floor, let's give a second here to say thank you to SPD Qatar, Barbell Club, and 4 Sports, and Oakberry for hosting today's weightlifting event in the Lico. Of course.
Another adjustment being made to the bar. Good timing, allowing the athletes to get a little bit more rest. Actually, this will be Mohammed to come out for his first snatch.
Athletes get only 2 adjustments, isn't it? Or is it 3? 2, right? Just for my own sake. I don't think they can adjust as many times as they want. Well, we're not sure about that, but. We got Muhammad Al-Hashmi here for his first snatch attempt at 90 kgs. A little too forceful, I feel like.
Yeah, I think his start was a little bit too dynamic and kind of threw him off as he proceeded to kind of extend and get under that bar.
I feel like a little overexcited, kind of, like you said, whipping the bar way too back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Belts come out.
90 kilos on the bar.
Isa Al-Safar. Making it easy.
Good speed.
Yeah.
Good solid opener. Khaled as well too, opening at 90 kilos.
There you go. A little sticky on the way up, but solid lift.
Yeah, very good lift. Abdulaziz, second lift at 90 kilos.
There it is. Ooh. He's all right, he's all right, he's all right. He's all right, he's all right, he's all right. I can almost see him almost push the weight up.
Yeah, he held it in that position for a bit longer than he needed to.
If he stood up with that bar with elbows locked, nope, no.
Well, his elbows had bent at the bottom, so even if he re-extended, that'd be called
out. Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, he held it with bent arms. All right, hopefully the third attempt. We'll see. All right. Ooh, board. Again, too forceful. Again, I think he needs to take more time at the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom position kind of rocked him. You see he kind of started rotating and pivoting on that right side. I would like to definitely see him be a little bit more deliberate with that start. It's nice to get a little bit of speed and aggression on the bar, but if we can't control it, that's what ends up happening. Kala Nabina, final attempt at snatch, 90 kilos.
Khaled Nabina having a great snatch.
Yeah, just another day in the office for him.
Yeah. Even approaching it very kind of simply, if you noticed.
Just a good routine to kind of stay calm and in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And good effort.
Good effort. Good effort.
On that one to finish him out for his snatches.
I actually really do like his approach. Kind of takes his time, pushes the bar. Is very patient at the bottom.
It's one of the most explosive lifts, movements that you can do. So to take that time right before to calm yourself, adjust everything before you got to move helps you out.
Right, Nasser here.
Nasser coming out for his third and final attempt, 90 kilos. Hopefully, we see a good lift out of him. And a good lift out of that, a bit kind of almost power on that final attempt, but still works. Mohammed for his third and final attempt at 90 kilos as well. We're starting to see the athletes kind of hanging around that 90 kilo mark.
Third attempt.
And a no lift for him on that one.
Unfortunately.
Sadly, I think that's going to be 3 no lifts for him.
Yeah. But he should have done this in the first attempt. See how he took his time at the bottom?
Took a little bit more time in that one.
Unfortunately, that's, no lifts.
Alright, let's hope that Aziz as well too.
Yeah.
Make some adjustments to get a good lift for his final snatch attempt. 91 kilos.
There you go. Much better.
Much better. Much better. Khaled now. Hedfa for his second attempt at 95 kilos being loaded onto the bar. Ooh, wasting no time, but he's paying for it.
Yeah.
Just
In a rush.
again, I think we definitely want to see the athletes kind of take their time on that setup, like we saw Khaled Nabina. We spoke about that, how he does a really good job to be deliberate, take his time, calm himself, and then we have
the ones who just want to get it over with.
just get it over with.
Yeah, which is not really a good tactic.
No, not for the snatch.
No.
Definitely not for the snatch.
And most of these guys, it's not their first rodeo. I mean, I feel like maybe they should have kind of like picked
Yeah,
up
no, I don't think anybody today that we've seen so far on the platform, this is not their first event with us.
Which is weird, because I would think maybe they'd be more, like I said, deliberate with their approaches when it comes to snatch, you know?
Or because they maybe gotten too confident.
That also could be a factor.
Complacency.
Yeah. It's a balance, but all right, we have Mossad on our first singlet.
First singlet, doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Opening at 96 kilos. And a no lift for him on his opener.
But that seemed like he had it. I think
You could just see just a little slight in front off that balance.
Yeah.
Again, the snatch, you got to get in the right spot. You got to get it back there. If not, no lift.
Isa from Kuwait.
Isa for his second snatch at 96 kilos. Great speed and a good lift. Okay, we're getting Masood coming back out for his second attempt at the snatch at 96 kilos.
All right. There it is. He's gonna stand up, stand up.
Good
There it is.
adjustments at the
Good
bottom.
yeah. Definitely, he had the first one. It was just
You can
like
definitely
said.
see on that second lift, that adjustment at that bottom. He was waiting for the chance to stand up for that balance.
Exactly. It's almost like the bar is just waiting until it's in the right spot. And then
Yeah, I
it's
mean, you don't
ju-
want to rush coming out of that squat. Again,
Exactly,
it
yeah.
could throw you forward, or the bar can fall a bit too far behind you, and then you lose it. Khaled coming out, third and final attempt.
This is a big weight.
97.
For Khaled. Yeah, 97 kgs. Looking confident. Again, rushed.
Bit rushed
Bit-
off that start position. And definitely tried to utilize, throwing himself behind that bar in
Yeah.
his extension, but didn't pay off on that. All right, Khaled Al-Hamadi coming out, first attempt of the snatch at 100 kilos.
And another singlet doing it right.
Yeah, official.
Official. That's the right way to do it. His first attempt here, Khaled Hamadi at 100 kgs. All right, we're getting into the 3 digits now. Right. Okay, just getting in the zone right here. He's gonna stand up. There it is.
Good lift, good opener
Lift.
for Khaled.
I think it's a bit too heavy for an opener, or
I don't think maybe, let's say, it's too heavy. I just think that attempt could have been better, let's say.
fair enough.
I don't think the weight's relatively heavy for him on that.
Mm-mm.
I just think maybe his extension kind of threw off the bar position. That's why you really saw him being really controlling at the bottom,
Yeah.
trying to adjust.
Because he got out of that hole pretty
Yeah,
confident.
Yeah.
But definitely took his time, a little time at the bottom there. Just,
101 kilos, final attempt.
no time there though.
No. Saw a really good first and second lift
Yeah.
from him on that one. I was expecting that third lift to be nice and clean, just like the rest of them, but looked a little bit rushed as well too.
Yeah.
Masood for his third and final attempt at 101 kilos in the men's 81 category.
There we go. Definitely found his rhythm.
good
here.
lift.
Good lift. definitely found his rhythm. Like I said, that first attempt of his, it's a little shaky. The bar wasn't maybe in the right spot, but then second and third just rocked it.
Yeah, I definitely think his second was the best out of all of that.
Yeah, I
definitely
agree.
had to work for that lift on the third one, but still pulled it off. Emmer coming out, first attempt, 103.
Oh, it's PR. That bell is right behind me. It's like- There you go.
And a good lift for his opener at 103. Competing in the men's 89 kilo category.
Collecting himself here and stands it up.
Putting in the work for that one to get a good lift. Does a very good job to make sure he doesn't stand up out of the bottom of that position too soon.
Just taking his time. Man.
.106 now being loaded onto the bar for Khaled third and final attempt. One more minute for Khaled on his third and final attempt. Start feeling the energy in the room.
There it is. Stands it up. 3 white flags.
And a good lift for Khaled at 106. 107 now being loaded onto the bar for Amri's second attempt. Amri competing in the men's 89 kilo category. Good effort, but a no lift for him on a second attempt. One more chance for him to kind of adjust. Let's see if he stays the same or goes up. Look like there's an automatic 2-minute clock being put on, so it doesn't seem like there's athletes following him at that weight. So we'll see if he takes that 2 minutes or decides to go up and try to find some more rest.
All right.
Roughly the same weight.
There it is.
Very, very good on
Just
that
a
one. Good
technique-
adjustments.
Good adjustment. Definitely a technique adjustment, more or less, than it was.
We shouldn't be seeing many athletes getting into that technical or let's say fatigue related in the lifts for the snatch. Now clean and jerk, then we're going to start seeing some challenges now actually by the load versus the technique.
No, it's more strength based, you say.
Okay, we are going to take our intermittent between the snatch and clean and jerk, giving the athletes about 5 minutes to prepare in the back room as they go into their clean and jerks. We will be back in 5 minutes. folks. Let's get back to the fun. Best part of it, the clean and jerks. Now Ahmed coming out with his first opening at 85 kilos. Good lift for Ahmed, doing the same thing how he proceeded in snatches, starting off with the power. Hopefully that shouldn't cause too much issues, needing if he has to squat in his other attempts. Abdurrahman now getting prepared for his opening at 86 kilos on the bar. Two white flags and a red, still giving him the good lift. I think there was a bit of a press out with there. Khaled Nabina now prepping for his opening at 87.
Easy lift. Just having mid-conversation with himself
lift
on the platform.
93 kilos now being loaded onto the bar for Ahmed. Second attempt for his clean and jerk. Ahmed did open up with his first opener on snatch and first opener on clean with power. Let's see if he goes into that squat.
There it is.
A good lift for Ahmed.
Definitely have to adjust into the squat.
Yeah.
Clean. You know.
Definitely saw that he definitely kind of was more deliberate with that squat, taking his time to get down into that squat and coming out versus kind of pulling himself under.
But do you think that's his style? Maybe like as the weight gets heavier, like he's just trying to save energy with a.
I think that slowdown is his kind of response to try to adjust to that weight versus really pulling himself under.
Okay.
I think he goes for a bit more of a pulling that bar up nice and high and then riding it down to that squat versus really just trying to explode to pull underneath the weight.
Yeah, I get that.
Abdurrahman's second attempt, clean and jerk, 95 kilos.
Ooh, little press out there.
A bit, yes. And judges catch for a no lift.
Yeah. Right, ref. Already pulled the red flag before he put the bar down.
Khaled Nabina, second attempt, 95 kilos on the bar.
There we go.
No lift on that as well too with the elbows, rebending.
Yeah. Bit of a wider stance on the press, you know. Was that just kind of break the range of
Wider
motion?
stance or grip?
No, wider grip. Sorry,
Yeah.
wider grip. Yeah, just to break the range of
Shorten
motion.
the range of motion and allows also for tighter shoulders to kind of allow that head to come through a little easier through the shoulders.
I feel that's for powerlifters and weightlifters. That's the only thing we can relate with is trying to break that range of motion, make
Shorten
it
the range, but
shorten the range, yeah.
generally it's less of the shorter the range, but more of the shoulder stability. Some guys have really tight chests and whatnot, having the hands overhead, lats are a little bit tight. So having a little bit of a wider shoulder or wider grip allows for more range in that shoulder.
Like our athlete now, Ahmed Bouj, he kind of holds it very, I would say narrow. You'll notice now. Ooh, so that was a
power now.
power long arms. He just wanted to get
Good
out
lift.
of the way. Good
He's
lift.
just kind of keeping us on our toes. He went power,
Yeah,
then
went
squat,
power.
then power.
That was more. I would say that was almost muscle.
That was almost a muscle.
That was
Yeah.
muscle. Barely even a bend in his knees. But does that mean he could go heavier, or just what he's comfortable with, or just his natural body?
Technically, yes, but maybe he's not as proficient like we spoke on his second lift with that getting under the squat very fast. Adjustment to the bar, moving up to 100 kilos on the bar. Abdurrahman with his third and final attempt of the clean and jerk, missing his last lift with a rebend in the elbows.
Try to get just for a chop. It's all right, man. I feel like
Good
today
attempt,
is
good
not
effort.
unfortunately today it's not his day, it's not his event. But you know, we all have those days. I saw it in his eyes. Can I push it again? Can I push it again? Shall I push it again?
Khaled Nabina now coming on out for a third and final attempt of his clean and jerk at 100 kilos.
حبيبي افتكر السنوس الغردقة ما كانش خالد
It's good clean.
Good clean.
Look good.
And a
It is
good
good.
lift.
Good lift.
Finishes lift session.
It's the best feeling having your third attempt, just getting a nice
Done
clean
for the
lift.
day. All done.
Yeah.
$110 now being loaded onto the bar from Abdulaziz, opening attempt for his clean and jerk.
There's a
Nasser now coming out for his opening clean and jerk, 110 kilos. Good clean. And a no lift for that.
see those elbows kind of like.
Elbows, definitely. I think a little bit fault could be seen related to the jerk in this position of that dip, kind of dipping a little bit too much forward and then diving into that lift.
What's another thing that athletes need to look out for when it comes to the jerk part, the clean and jerk, maybe other than elbows?
I mean, the athletes should definitely be thinking deliberate on the dip, making sure they're staying as vertical as possible. Same with the snatch. I mean, if you dip a little bit too forward, like you drop your chest or you're leaned forward a little bit on the down position of the dip, as you start to push and come up through that, it's going to project that bar in that same direction.
Okay.
Wasting no time on his opening at 111. And a good lift. I really would love to see that athlete take a little bit more time on his setup.
He did mention to me before that his opening snatch was his was a PR. So I was like, why would you do that? Why would you? Why would you do that?
Why?
Yeah. And he's like, oh, just I felt it. I'm like, you know what? All right, cool, man. You know. But he has been rushing into the, like literally stepping onto the platform, just getting it done.
All right, Nasser coming out. Hopefully we get some adjustments in that split jerk.
Looks better. What was wrong with that one?
Rebending of the elbows, very
elbows.
subtle. But as soon as he sort of received that bar in that split, you can just see that elbow receive, bend, and extend again. I think a little bit with his dip, kind of was a bit rushed. You can almost see that bar disconnect from his shoulder as he went down into that dip, and then having to push the legs through to getting into that split. Just kind of rocked him when he received that bar.
He gets one last attempt here at it, so. We're just checking with the refs what was the issue, and they just told him that rebending of the elbows.
It's very quick. Sometimes athletes aren't even aware, and it's very, very important for athletes to either work with their coach or even video recording their lifts so they can see those little subtleties that the referees are looking for. Because a lot of times you might not feel it in
training.
in training
Yeah.
in yourself.
I mean, I always think. I mean, this is not a. I'm not taking a shot at CrossFit. I feel like with CrossFit, it kind of doesn't really focus on these things. They're doing multiple reps. You know.
In CrossFit, there are other parameters different than weightlifting. Let's say the organization has different requirements.
Yeah.
Or different standards of movement. Where CrossFit has different standards of movements to allow people just to go from shoulder to their overhead position.
Yeah.
And not really worrying about press out or rebending, things like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you come in from that background and that's what you're used to, instead of having, like, let's say, a committed 6 months of just pure weightlifting training, and you're focusing on how to make sure your elbows are fully extended. You know,
Yeah,
but if you're
absolutely,
doing if you're doing like multiple reps, you know, at like on a workout or something, you're not gonna focus on that.
Yeah.
You know?
You definitely need to spend time kind of treating the lifts as if competition, so you're prepared and know those adjustments. That's coming out for a third and final attempt of the clean and jerk. Having a little bit of challenges with the split jerk.
There it is. Three weight. Yeah. The weight isn't the issue. He knows he has it. It's just that little minor.
Good lift.
Yeah. Or just putting a clock.
Just the referees reviewing.
Reviewing, yeah.
Develop.
It's in there, good lift. Yeah. Referees here just kind of deliberating. Good lift. It's a good lift.
Abdulaziz opening 115.
Easy. The two
White flags and a red.
What do you think caused the red flag?
Just that last split second as he was standing up. Not necessarily immediately in the receiving position, but as he was standing up, that right elbow, you could see a little bit of a wobble in it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I should say left.
Left elbow.
Viewer's right, athlete's left.
Yeah.
Khalid coming out, second attempt, 115 kilos. Good lift on that one.
Another power clean.
Power clean, yeah.
I feel like it's throwing him off. Like, have you noticed that the bar's kind of leaning a lot on his left? So I don't know if that.
It's a lot more work related to that posterior chain.
Yeah.
Instead of allowing your opportunity of getting yourself to pull under that bar and utilizing your leg strength to kind of stand that weight up. Instead of just having to stop there and above parallel.
Especially when the weight gets heavier, it's just gonna get tougher and tougher.
Khalid Al-Hamadi coming out, 116 kilos for his opener.
Rocking the SBD.
Signaling to the referees about elbows. Generally, if you have some issues with extension or getting to lockout, you'll let the referees know. A good lift for Khaled. Masood coming out for his opening attempt, 118 kilos on the bar. Good clean.
Little elbow bend there. Yeah.
2 reds and a white. A little bit of press out from that athlete's right elbow. This is first opener of this clean and jerk. 120 kilos on the bar. A good lift. Abdulaziz's second attempt, 120 kilos. Good lift for Abdulaziz.
Interesting take on the jerk part instead of going the split jerk.
Yeah.
You know?
Khaled wasting no time, straight to the platform.
There it is, this power clean. Alright, just gotta focus right here.
Made no lift for Khaled. Third and final attempt. Hamadi coming out for his second clean and jerk.
Look
121.
Carefully, look carefully. He's wearing SPD knee sleeves, which are now available in Qatar.
Oh,
pick
you
yours
don't
up.
say.
Pick yours up today. If you're looking into getting bigger lifts, getting into powerlifting, or just having a bigger squat,
Or in weightlifting.
or in weightlifting even. There you go. I'm just a fan. He's taking his time here. It's good clean.
Good lift.
I thought I might have saw a little bit of a press out, but it was okay, I guess.
A little bit, I think, in
yeah.
that athlete's left arm. I think he more struggles with his right arm. But I do know the athlete has some difficulties with his elbows.
Athletes, reference just going through.
The bar is loaded.
Suit coming out, 123 kilos on the bar. Solid clean. Good effort from Masood on that one.
Kind of elbow.
Two minutes on the clock for Masood.
The bar is loaded. Declaration in the war area. Rounding up to the next athlete platform is open to 125 for 100 of Ashton. 125. Bar is loaded.
ركز يا حبيبي.
First attempt from Muhammad, 125 kilos. Good clean. Good effort,
Good
just
effort.
not being able to get underneath that bar well enough.
The bar remains the same 125 on the 200 block. For 100 following that attempt.
his final attempt. 125 kilos.
Easy clean. There you go.
Good lift for the Lizzies.
Good day. That's a PR.
Khaled Al-Hamadi prepping himself for a third and final attempt, 125 kilos.
Okay.
And a no lift to finish off for Khaled.
Just not enough oomph, I guess, you know.
No, just didn't have enough strength in there to get under that bar and get that bar up.
But solid attempt, though.
Sood now looking for his third and final attempt of the clean and jerk.
Second attempt didn't go as planned. He had a bit of an elbow lockout. Also kind of rushed the down command. So let's see now how he fares.
Easy.
Clean. Good lift.
Yeah. Way more stable in that top position.
Yeah,
The
very
second-
good.
Yeah,
very good in that position.
يلا
126 on the bar.
الله يستر ركز يلا روح ولا شيء ولا شيء مطر نفس مطر حبيبي استنى حبيبي
And a no lift for Muhammad, just rushing and not waiting for the down command.
hold pretty strong. Just almost had it there. Good attempt though. Solid attempt. 133 kgs. Great lift by Emery.
30 minutes to the first lift announcements. Those for session number 2, session number 1, done and dusted. We will be back in 30 minutes. into last, Nisha Domasha. And the final athlete on the home, Ivan Gruber. And everyone, thank you, gentlemen. Session number 2, you can make your way back to the platform area, to the right area. As we get set for
All right, folks, that was your athlete introduction for our next group of athletes.
90 kilos on the bar.
We'll have a quite the heavy stacked lift for our men's grouping. See some new faces and some returning faces coming onto the platform. Should be very interesting to see the different levels of experience with some of these athletes. I had a chance to speak to one of the athletes as well too, where we're gonna have a good chance to see some pretty heavy lifts. So I'm looking forward to it. We are going to be back probably in about 5 minutes until our first athlete, as they're in the back area prepping and getting warmed up. right, folks. First athlete coming to the platform, getting underway. Opening us up at 90 kilos with 109 category. A good lift for his opener.
Getting his opener at 90 kilos. To move the bar to 95 for your next 1 kilo increase for Erada. With a 2-minute block as he follows himself. The bar is
He is recorded to follow himself, so he will get 2 minutes on that clock. I'm sure he might do adjustments to the weights since it was an automatic 1 kilo increase. There's an adjustment to the bar up to 95 kilos for Omar on his opening attempt. And a good lift for Omar's opener at 95 kilos. Abdul Salam for his second attempt at the snatch at 95 kilos on the bar. A good lift.
Walking there with a bit of a limp. He's okay.
Again, we have the 1 kilo automatic increase, but we're possibly going to see an adjustment. Yes, there we go. 100 kilos now being prepared on the bar for Omar. Second attempt.
Clean lift.
A good lift for Omar at 100 kilos.
Aqua MC.
Salam will follow him with 100 kilos as well. This will be his third and final attempt. A good lift for him. That quad looks like it's giving him a little bit of trouble. Hopefully doesn't get held back too much as he goes and prepares for his clean and jerks.
Hopefully he'll feel better by then. Yeah. Just gives him some time to rest.
Maybe he didn't just have a good enough warm-up or prep time in the back.
And there's been a declaration of the war area. The bar now moves to 105 kilos for the rest outlook. After the disease,
.105 now being loaded onto the bar for Jad's opening attempt. No lift for Jad on his opening attempt. Just a little bit in front of him, loss. Jad will be following himself, so he does get that 2-minute clock. This will be Jad's second attempt of the snatch at 105 kilos, where he previously missed his opening attempt at the same weight.
Coming out now for his second attempt. There it is.
Good lift, good adjustments that he made there. Getting him a solid number on the board. It's an automatic increase there, but I'm sure he'll make some adjustments in the back. Oh no, excuse me, Omar coming out 106. And a no lift for Omar as he finishes up his session for the snatches. Abdul Rahman will follow him for his opening snatch attempt at 110 kilos being loaded onto the bar. Abdul Rahman is competing in the men's 89 kilo category. Thinking we're having some technical issues as the clock has not started. And we should be back underway now with technical issues resolved. Clock has started.
Good solid opener.
And a good lift at 110 kilos for Abdurrahman.
ليه زعلان؟
Abdulaziz will follow him with the same weight of 110 kilos in the same category of the men's 89 kilo.
ايزي افتكر الغردقه
And a good lift for that opening attempt at 110 kilos.
Seeing some more experienced lifters this time around. I feel
Yes,
like
this
they're-
group's definitely more seasoned athletes
Yeah.
for sure. Again, I think we're having a little bit of network issues with our leaderboard system.
Next up into the platform, 110 bar for Erada. Bar is loaded.
Jad coming out for his third and final attempt at 110 kilos for his snatch. And a no lift and great effort out of Jad as he finishes up his snatching sessions. Increase of the bar to 113 kilos.
Second,
that one. Very, very good save on that one. Weight adjustment now to 115 kilos for Abdurrahman. Second attempt. Oh, and another adjustment now. We'll see Abdulaziz instead for that 115. This will be Abdulaziz's second attempt.
The bar is loaded.
And a good lift for Abdulaziz on that one.
Excellent lift.
At 116, you're exactly to platform. Abdurrahman al-Hashmi. 116 on the bar, please. Abdurrahman, the bar is reloaded.
Target 116 for a smooth ride. Make it look easy.
Job on that one. Second attempt.
116. You're falling into platform. 117.
We're looking at 117 kilos now being loaded onto the bar for Chris Hull. First attempt.
Chris Hall, the bar is loaded.
Easy.
And a good opening lift for Chris.
Heading is open at 117. You're exactly to platform 118 on the bar for Sergey Zarachenko.
Surrey coming out for his second attempt at 118 kilos in the men's 102 category. And a no lift for Sergey.
It's all right.
With the rest of the depth at 118, the bar now remains the same on a 2-minute drop for Sergey. doubles to 120. 120 kilos for the next athlete platform, Ivan Cruz.
Ivan coming out for his opening lift at 120 kilos.
Ivan is the first time competing here with us, so
I did speak with him before the event. He has been consistently training, but hasn't hit too many maximal loads lately, so he's kind of
a little nervous.
guessing around a little bit with the weights. Hopefully he kind of game planned it back in his warm-ups, because I told him kind of base a lot off of the warm-ups in the back room. Oh, I think he did an adjustment, so maybe the warm-up area he hit that pretty well. He did an increase, so Abdulaziz will come out for the 120. Third and final attempt.
Easy.
And a good effort from Abdulaziz. Abdurrahman now following him with 120 kilos on the bar for third and final attempt. Weight change and adjustment, so that should bring Ivan out for his opening lift at 121.
It.
And a good opening lift for Ivan at that 121.
A little too on the heavy side, do you feel?
I think, yeah, Ivan's playing close to maximal definitely with that.
You know, I mean, you could fiddle.
I think Ivan's all-time PR is within that 128 to 130 range. So and that's all-time. So it has been a few years since he's competed. So, but 121 was a good opener. Third and final attempt for Abdurrahman at 121. And a good effort as he has the platform, finishing his session. Third and final attempt now for Sergey, being loaded for 122 kilos. Had a rough second attempt with a missed lift.
This time, there it is.
And a good lift from him, finishing out his session.
He has, it's kind of in his world to take his time at the bottom. I've noticed this with Sergey. Oh, it's a PR.
And we get a bell ring for him.
Yeah. But every time he's competed, it's always that same sort of taking his time, really taking his time. And yeah. Because he always puts me on edge, whether he's going to make the lift or not.
Yeah, he hangs out there.
He hangs out there for a while. Like, is he struggling? Is he? But no.
Misha Opening attempt, 123 kilos. And a good lift.
A little overexcited, probably just.
Second attempt for Chris Hall at 125 kilos. And a no lift for Chris Hall at that 125. He'll be followed by Ivan Kruger on his second attempt at 125 kilos as well. A lot better prep at the platform for Ivan on this one.
Up. Get it up. Nice.
And a good lift for Ivan, nearly walking off the platform, but still saved it.
I gotta say, that looked better than his first attempt.
Yeah, I think his prep was a lot better. I did notice on his first lift that he was not even looking up whatsoever. He walked up to the platform looking at the ground, approached the bar looking at the ground, lifted the weight looking at the ground, and this time on that second attempt did a much better job looking forward in that whole entirety of that lift. Here comes Chris Hull for his third and final attempt, trying to achieve that 125 kilos.
There it is.
And a good lift, giving the referees a nice scare.
I was gonna say, is that allowed to like kind of wobble about, or?
I mean, as long as he stays on the platform.
As long as his. No, but good lift there.
Misha now coming out for 127 on his second attempt. I think as the referees are reviewing a bit of footage as well too. All right, here we go, Misha, second attempt. just misses it behind him on that 127 attempt.
To the second attempt in the snatch. 18-minute clock is set as it follows result in 127. An information has been made in the warm-up area. The bar moves to right.
Bar now is adjusted to 128 for Ivan's third and final attempt at the snatch. Third and final attempt for Ivan. And a no lift on that valiant effort.
Yeah. I always think if the bar goes over your head, it means you have it. It just didn't land.
You mean behind that head?
Behind the head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, behind the head. It just means you just missed that sweet spot. You
Yeah,
know,
it could. There could be a few factors in there, but going behind the head could be a little bit of the bar kind of swinging back instead of being pressed over as well too.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But it is a good miss to have. I'd prefer if I'm going to miss anything, if it's behind me, then I know I got it all the way up there.
True.
128 for Misha's third and final attempt. And a good lift for Misha at 128. That will conclude that group session of the snatches as we receive 10-minute break until the athletes return back out for their clean and jerk. So stick in there, folks. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. folks, we are going to be making our way back to the platforms for the athletes, finishing session for the clean and jerks as we get the bar loaded to 120 for Omar's opening attempt of the clean and jerk.
And of course, when the athlete is on platform, a little bit of silence, I'm sure they'll appreciate it as well. Right. 120 on the bar for the next athlete to platform. When it comes into 104, Omar Al-Shah. Let's go. The ball is loaded.
And a good lift for Omar's opening attempt. We're looking at the same weight at 120 kilos. Adil Salam for his opening clean and jerk.
Abdurrahman Halawa also kind of coming back from a bit of a quad. No, it was like a bit of a.
Yeah, we saw him
Yeah.
clutching at his quad as he exited the stages from the snatches. Excuse me. Let's see if that's going to be a hindrance here.
Nice little power clean there.
Good effort out of him, but a little bit of the rebend in the elbows. I don't think the weight is much of an issue for him. It's just making sure that he stays extended in those elbows. $125 on the bar remaining. Excuse me, 125 increase.
We have a declaration in the warm-up area that will put the next athlete on platform Omar Al-Shah for his second attempt in the clean and jerk.
Omar's second attempt at 125 kilos. No lift for Omar on that one. Good effort, but a little bit of a rebend, or almost more of a press out of that right elbow.
125 remains now on the bar for the next athlete, Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam, the bar is loaded.
And a no lift for him on that one. A little bit of rebending in that elbow, regrettably.
That was very quick though. I didn't get a chance to even notice the rebend. I was like, oh, it looked pretty good.
It's subtle, it's subtle. Abdul Salam will follow himself with that attempt again at 125 kilos.
The bar is loaded. Seems as though the athlete is not going to complete his lift, but we will let the clock run out. As a courtesy for the following athlete, we will let the clock run out if the athlete is able to complete his 75 attempt.
Alright, Abdul Salam is not completing that lift or attempting that lift. So we are looking to our following athlete. Omar going to go to 126, third and final attempt.
Press out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good effort, but a little bit of press out of that right arm. Abdulaziz for his opening attempt of the clean and jerk at 130 kilos now on the bar. white flags for a good lift. Jad, first attempt at the clean and jerk, 130 kilos. Good clean. He gets a good lift for that 130 kilo clean and jerk. A bar weight adjustments to 132 for Abdurrahman for his first attempt at the clean and jerk. A good first lift for him on the clean and jerk. Automatic increase. We'll see if there's a declaration in the back. If not, he will follow himself. There we go. Now we're going to move up to 135 for Sergey. First attempt of the clean and jerk. And a good lift, starting him off in the clean and jerks at 135. Jad will follow, 135, second attempt of the clean and jerk. Good effort for Jad on that one, but a no lift nonetheless. Jad is listed to follow himself his third and final attempt at 135. Seconds of the clock for Jad on his third and final attempt and his final lift for the entire session. There's an adjustment now happening to the bar, going up to 136. So that'll bring out Abdulaziz to attempt that for his second attempt of the clean and jerk. Good clean.
Yeah.
Had a difficult clean and jerk on that press, so. Jad now looking to come out for his third and final attempt at 136 kilos. And here comes Jad for his third and final attempt. No problem for that clean. But a no lift for him on that one as he exits the platform and finishes his session out for today. Abdurrahman now following that for his second attempt of the clean and jerk at 140 kilos now being loaded onto the bar, competing in the men's 89 kilo category.
Seems to be set. 140 is the number on platform for Abdurrahman Al-Hashmi. The bar is loaded.
Good clean.
It's looking good.
Stands up his split. 2 whites and a red.
Still a good lift.
Giving him a good lift. Sergey, second attempt to clean and jerk, 140 kilos. Competing in the men's 102 category. Good on the clean. And a good lift on the clean and jerk
Felt like it
for
almost
140.
Kind of went a little back. You know?
Yeah.
And now for his last platform, 141 is
Abdulaziz Khalid, third and final attempt, 141. As we're getting a little bit of bar maintenance, we look for Abdulaziz to finish out his clean and jerk session.
For your last 3 athletes on platform, it should be very interesting to see the battle between the 89, 96, and 109. We are ready on platform 141, Abdulaziz Khalid. The bar is loaded.
Nazuz.
Third and final attempt.
Easy.
Tough clean there.
And good effort out of Abdulaziz.
He's doing it right. He's doing it right. He's feeling a little lightheaded, that's all.
Now we look for Chris Hall coming out for his starting clean and jerk at 145.
Expect some pretty big numbers now.
Chris Hall is competing in the men's 89 kilo category. And here we go.
Right.
A good lift for Chris as he starts off with a 145 clean and jerk. He'll be followed by Misha for his first clean and jerk at the same weight at 145 kilos. Misha's competing in the men's 96 kilo category. Good. Clean. And a good overall lift for Misha at 145 kilos. He's going to be followed by Ivan at the same weight, 145 kilos, competing in the men's 109 category. Good. Clean.
Ooh.
A no lift. side, we're going to have an athlete change. Abdurrahman will come out third and final attempt, 145 kilos remaining on the bar. This will be his final lift for the day.
Perform.
Good clean. He was hoping if he just held it there longer that they might give him the white flag. But it's still a good effort.
A lot of cheers.
Little banter between the crowd and referees. Sergey now, third and final attempt as well, 145 on the bar. Good on the clean. Need to stabilize.
Hold it, hold it. Oh,
And a no lift as well
Just
for
hold it.
Sergey.
that was a fight. I mean, if you just held it there for just 2 more seconds and waited for that down command.
I think he knew he was going to give it up anyway because that elbow did rebend throughout that fight. 146 for Ivan on his second attempt to clean a jerk. Had a solid clean, but struggled a little bit with the jerk. I think he just wasn't prepared for it, and
Kind of came in rushed. The belt wasn't
I
ready.
think a
and-
bit rushed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ivan, the ball is loaded.
Right.
Again, good on the clean.
Looking solid. Looking solid.
A good lift for him. Automatic increase for Ivan. Let's see if he makes adjustments in the back room to give him more rest or if he's just going to stay there. See Misha prepping himself. I think Ivan will go for an increase. There's our increase for 150 kilos for Chris Hull for his second attempt at the clean and jerk. Remember, these 3 final athletes are technically competing in different weight categories, so it is impressive to see some of our lighter athletes still hanging in there with the big boys. Chris competing in the men's 89 category.
150 for someone in the 89 category is a pretty monster weight.
It's a good lift.
Good lift.
Good number. Good clean. And good right for that split. Get a good lift.
Good lift. He was shaking his head with disapproval.
I think he just wasn't happy with how the technique went for him on that overhead position.
Yeah, being a little too hard on himself though. But that was a good lift.
Ivan Kruger now coming out for third and final attempt, looking for the 150 kilo. Ivan competing in the men's 109 category. There is an adjustment, so that should bring out Misha with a 151.
Right.
And good lift for Misha, 151 kilos. Now we look to see Ivan. Third and final attempt, 151. Third and final attempt for Ivan, 151.
Get up, get up. There we go. Oh, strong clean.
And a no lift for him as he exits the platform and finishes the session. We now look for Chris Hall, 151 as well. Third and final attempt for his clean and jerk. Slight adjustment there for Chris Hall. Good work through on that clean.